What is up, dudes and ladies, ladies and dudes, and JD here for a new adventure. This time we're going to be doing Project Ozone 3, normal mode for the time being because the expert mode has not been released and should make for a good time. Now, I have been doing a bit of streaming in my Let's Play PO3 world, and I did start playing a little bit with my wife last night, but we're going to start a whole new world right here today and get that stuff going on. As always, if you do enjoy the video, make sure you're hitting that like button. And if you feel real generous, you could always hit that subscribe button. Also, if you haven't noticed, over on the right-hand side of the screen, which would be kind of hard not to notice, I have a plethora of social media platforms available for you to come and hang out and follow me on and keep connected with me, as well as live streaming this content. Like I said previously, there is a Discord server. You are more than welcome to come and join. Swing by the stream for more info on that. I have set the world type to Garden of Glass. We are done. We are ready to go. YouTube, Let's Play World. I'm going to go ahead and denote that this is normal so that when we do get the Titan mode, Kappa mode, all that good stuff, we can change it over. That being said, enough self-plugs and enough waiting around. Well, I say that, but we're going to continue to wait around for a little bit because this pack is, well, it's pretty ginormous, to be honest with you. There are over 300 mods. I think the exact count is 304. Along with those 300 mods, we have the distinct, what's the word I would like to use here? I guess privilege of having over 1,000 quests to do. Now, I don't know about you. Some people I know like to very closely follow the quest lines as they progress. I kind of prefer a mix and match batch method of questing as I run out of things to do, or building up a big batch of resources and then moving into knocking out a big batch of quests at a time. But I do kind of like the freedom to just do things as I see fit. So we'll see how all that goes. For our listening pleasure, we will use some Adrian von Ziegler. He provides some fantastic music, in my opinion, and I'll be using that for a majority of the YouTube recordings. It is royalty-free music, but I want to give him props. So yeah, we'll see how this goes, if the world will ever load for us. All right, so we've got our world loaded up. Got some music to jam out to while we play. Get that volume adjusted just a little bit. It kind of came out of left field and got a little strong on the earlobes there. All right, so we are starting off Garden of Glass. Garden of Glass is a Skyblock style world. If you notice, we can see horizon all the way around us. We do start off with one of these lovely things. We'll talk about that later. I've already set all of my keybinds the way that I want them. And I will say, now these are things that can be bookmarked in terms of what you're looking for. And I forget the hotkey. I think it's down here. Hover over it and press A to unbookmark it. So you can, if there are things that you want to keep up with to be able to remember how to make them, you can bookmark them and they'll show up right here, which is a pretty cool feature in my opinion. We got a few books on us. First thing I'm going to do is open this ability bottle. What do we get? We got fertility. Animals in the area become fertile. Okay, well, that'll pay off later. So we'll just add that to ourselves. So we now have that. Okay. We got the Lexicon Britannia, the Better Questing Manual, and the Open Computers Manual. Don't need those. We can just use our hotkey to access our quests. And we've got a reward shop in here. This is how we'll be getting our rewards from questing rather than having loot boxes pop into our inventory this time. So the very first quest it's going to have us do is Random Acts of Kindness. And it's basically explaining, check out that rack. If you complete this quest, you're going to get some diamonds, oak saplings, dirt, and 5 rack. Rack is the currency to spend in the reward shop. Click claim, click back, and now we're off and running to our questing. We need to get to right-clicking. We need to get the wood age. Right-clicking involves picking up some cobblestone, crafting our first furnace, and wood age requires us to get some wood, some oak saplings, some apples, and a wooden crook. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by doing, and we get this fancy little, amazing music here, some Rocky style music or something. Shift right click on the grass and we will start picking up petals. Now we are in a mesa biome. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm not a huge fan of the colors in a mesa, but we're going to deal with it for now. But we want to hold shift and right click right here and just pick up a whole bunch of pebbles. Now if you hit Z, at least the way I have my keyboard and my keybind set up, it will expand your inventory to look like mine does right now. This lets us see effectively every slot inside of our inventory right now, and this will let us know when we have enough pebbles. So we need to gather up 4 stacks of pebbles to make a stack of cobblestone. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to stand here for a little bit longer than that, and I'm going to try to gather up 2 full stacks of pebbles. I'm sorry, 2 full stacks of cobblestone. So that will require me to pick up 8 stacks of pebbles. So we're going to stand here for just a little bit. It's not a big deal. I suppose we could go ahead and set the sapling out, right? And let that start growing. Let's do that. Not that it's hard to grow a sapling in a sky world. I mean, realistically, we can twerk and it's going to grow, right? So technically, I could start twerking right now and it grew. So it's already ready to be harvested already. Already. Now, there are some ways that we can attempt to use to force ourselves to grow what are referred to as large oaks. We'll talk about that a bit later. It might come in handy. And this music is getting after it, isn't it? I am impressed. All right, so that puts us up to 5 full stacks of pebbles of the 8 full stacks that we need. Working on stack number 6 right now. Go. That should be stack number 6. Great. 2 stacks to go. Working on stack number 7. I know it's boring, guys. This is the worst part, is gathering up all these pebbles and getting all this cobble and all that jazz, but it'll be worth it in a minute. So let's just get this boring part out of the way, right? It's done. It is done. All right, there's our 7th stack. And we're working on the final stack now, which will be great. It's going to be great. All right, we made a little more than I meant to, but that's okay. We'll make use of it. All right, there we go. All right, let's turn all of this stuff into cobblestone. Bam. And what I'm doing is I'm just bringing up the recipe, shift-clicking this. You could also just hit U on this guy and shift-click that, and there we go. We got cobblestone. All right. So we got a tree here. We're going to use the ore excavator. If you don't know what key that's bound to, just come into controls, type in excavate. You'll see a key here. I have it bound to F12, which is remapped to a key on my mouse. So I'm going to hold that down. I'm going to punch a leaf, and I'm going to break all leaves at once, and I'm going to get all these saplings. That's glorious. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the wood. Keep in mind that every time you use the excavator, it is going to charge you some hunger points. So be smart about that, right? So I'm actually going to stack up. I think it's that high. It might need to go up one more. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's okay. We'll fix that in a second. I stack these up like so. I'm going to put this guy right here. And we're gonna twerk. We're gonna bounce up and down and try to grow a tree. I think we need a slab on top of that, and that's what gives us the highest chance of getting a large oak. Because this is definitely not large oak. But we'll keep growing that guy while we wait. There we go. We got a large oak. That's what I was hoping for. Okay. So this will give me a whole bunch of chances at apples and saplings and all that stuff. Now, I'm going to break this one by hand. It got me a couple of apples. Not bad. I'm going to go ahead and break all the wood by hand as well, because we need some wood to work with. And we're going to start building ourselves some stuff. Go ahead and plant another one here, and in the meantime, it might grow. That'll be fortunate. So let's get some wood. Let's get our first crafting table, right? Put that guy down right here. We're going to need a stick. And with the stick, we're going to make our first signs, okay? Why signs? Well, if we take the signs and we take the crafting tables and we throw those together, guys, we will be able to make this fancy smancy, beautiful crafting table on a stick, which will let us kind of just craft on the go, which I don't know about you guys, but I like being able to craft on the go. It makes life much easier for me. All right. So next thing I want to make is I want to get that furnace made. That'll let us complete a quest, right? So let's get a furnace knocked out. Boom. Done. All right. And we're just going to leverage this area right here. Put that furnace up. And we'll use these signs and go ahead and make ourselves some charcoal right quick. And in the meantime, we'll get back to twerking, growing more trees. All right, there we got one. Now, that was bad timing, unfortunately. That was very unfortunate. Not what I had intended to do, but you know, it is what it is. All right, there we go. We got ourselves a large oak. So this time, instead of breaking that by hand like I've been doing, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make myself a couple of crooks, okay? And crook is just 4 sticks, like so, right? And this is one of the quests we need to do anyways. Now, this crook will most likely break if we try to get all of these leaves. So we're just going to... Oh, it broke faster than I expected it to. That's okay. We got some apples. We got some silkworms. That's what I wanted. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to use the crook, this other crook, and we're going to hope to get most of the drops. I don't know that we got hardly any of the drops, actually. Those crooks were weak sauce, man. Ah, we should have widened our platform. Oh, well, it did its job. It got me 6 apples. So the goal was to get 8 apples, okay? And we were given some dirt, so I'm going to make use of a piece of that dirt. And check this out. We take 1 sapling, and we take 3 of these apples right quick. We can set this sapling down right here. Work, make it grow, and look, we can twerk the apples. So we can literally just fill ourselves up. I don't know if this is something that's intended or not, but it is the way it is. But we can just sit here and twerk apples all day. And one of the rewards we're going to get for this is going to be getting a juicer. And you would think, okay, I've got apples, I've got a juicer, I should make apple juice. You really shouldn't. You really, really shouldn't. Because the reason you shouldn't is because you get more hunger returned and reward by cooking these apples than you do by juicing them. So if I were you, I would totally juice them. Just saying. All right, I'm not going to continue to use this apple tree right now. I'll make another one later because as you can see, I've got plenty of apples now. So let's go ahead and just break it. And let's get the wood from it. We did complete our quest. As a part of completing that quest, right here, this one, we're going to get some glass bottles, some juicer, and some more rack. Same thing, we completed this guy, right? We're going to get some more rack. Awesome. Now that's going to lead me down the line where I need to make an iron furnace. I have no iron, so obviously we cannot progress down that line. So if we look at where we're at right now, my choices are patterns, water to clay, hunting dimension, silk, and mob farming. Well, some of these are a lot easier than others, right? So let's get on that right quick. So obviously this guy, we can do the silkworms. Here's we can make this guy spawn up for me. Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right. So that's not great, but it's not terrible. We'll go ahead and put a worm in there and let that thing start infesting. Got a little bit of charcoal going on here. Let's make a little bit more. All right. Next thing that we should probably get to work on is Tinker's Construct and those patterns, right? So let's get some sticks. Get some more planks. And we'll just turn all this into patterns. That works for me. Good with this. And let's get some more sticks. Now let's make a crafting table. And we're going to need some chests. So let's do all this stuff right quick. All right. So I need probably 2 chests. Okay. Put some patterns in here. Let's get our stencil table. Let's get our part builder. This guy in. Let's get a tool station. Let's get a part chest. I'm sorry, a pattern chest. Now let's get a parts chest as well. I believe that's like this. And then I think the only thing we should be missing now is just a standard crafting station. And with that, I would not mind having another couple of chests real quick. Okay. So where do we want to set all this up is the question. I'm thinking let's do it right here. Okay. So we'll put down our 2 chests. I'll put one here. We'll hang the other one out the back, like right here. Boom, done. Great. Go ahead and put the tool station, say there. Crafting station there. Put the part chest right here. Part builder there. Stencil table under there. And the pattern chest right here. And now everything should be hooked up. Now, I've never really interacted with a part chest a lot. That one's a new one for me. So we'll see what happens with that business. But right here, let's go ahead and start getting some of these patterns that we need. I know we're going to need a sledgehammer. I know we're going to need a binding. I know we're going to need this tool rod. A comma is going to be useful. Hatchet will be useful. Shovel. Might as well have a pickaxe on hand. Sharpening kit would be good. We can get a sword blade done. We can get a long sword for that. Let's go ahead and get the stuff to make a bow. So this, bow limb. And if we're going to make bows, we're going to want to be able to make arrows. So we'll take this and this and this. And that's how I'll use up my first batch of patterns. I'm actually going to make, I'm actually going to make a couple more. There are a couple more that will come in super handy here. So we're going to go ahead and at least make the hammerhead here, this guy. Okay. I'm going to take all those patterns. I'm going to drop them into my pattern chest so I don't have to worry about them anymore. These guys are all ready to be harvested now. So let's go ahead and craft for ourselves a handy dandy crook again. Okay. We'll just break them on this side. All right. That got us a pretty good little bit of string, I think. I hope. I'm going to break the rest of these by hand. Good. We caught it. Yeah, we got a pretty good little bit of string. All right. So that means that we finished this guy. We got some more rack. Awesome. That puts us off to getting Simply Tinkers done. We also finished this guy, Silkworm and String. That'll give us some more rack. We need to knock out Water to Clay, Hunting Dimension, Mob Farming, and the Sieve now, okay? So let's start off with, with processing some wood, actually. And I think I have some more wood waiting on me right here. Now, I haven't made any tools yet. We're going to make those here shortly. But I want to keep trees going. And I think what I want to do is, you'll do just fine, actually. I think we need to add one more slab right here. I think that's what we need to kind of keep our trees growing. I think this gives me a higher chance of getting large oaks, is what I'm trying to say, without chewing on my words the entire time. Let's see if this works. We'll check on that in just a sec. Oh, no. That was not what I wanted to do at all. No, that's not what I'm trying to do either. Okay, we can't, oh, we did it. Okay, yeah, look, so that got us a large oak. I'm pretty sure that having that set up that way will almost always yield us a large oak, which is what I want, okay? Now, what I want to do with these guys is I want to put these beside them and put that there. Oh, I'm going to need another stick. I'm not a smart man. There we go, sticks. Okay, we're going to need a few. We're going to have to do a recipe similar to this several times, so we need to, all right, this is going to get me my wooden crucible, okay? We're going to get several pieces of wood here. We're going to make a barrel, a wooden barrel. That's going to come in handy. Okay, then I want to make a sieve. Okay, and a sieve is basically the same as the crucible, except for that we just use planks, right? So that gets us a sieve. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to want several sieves. Okay, it's just, we are. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of them real quick. We want to have about 9, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm hungry. I need to eat something. Let's have an apple right quick. Okay, there we go. And then right here, let's just toss like, I don't know, 1 piece of coal. And we'll do 8 apples in there for the time being. Okay, we'll get those out in just a second. So now that I have plenty of these guys, let's do the same thing. Put these guys down there. And then we need to get some sticks to go with that. That should do. Okay. And what we want is 9. Well, actually 8, because we've already got 1 on us, right? We want to make 8 of these. So there we go. Perfect. And then to go with those, to do a sieve, we need our first mesh. And we get a mesh by doing string like so. Okay. So that'll take care of the sieve quest. And that's all you really want to make in terms of mesh. You don't want to make any more than that one. And the reason for that is when you come in here as a reward for this quest. That's wild. Oh, yeah, we haven't done it yet. My bad. As a reward for this quest, it's going to actually give us 8 more string mesh. Okay, so that's super nice. So we're just going to set these guys up. Let's give ourselves a bit more platform space, right? It's a little claustrophobic where we're working right now. We'll just hold shift, kind of edge out here, and build off this edge. Now, obviously, we have some water below us. We can see it down there. And while we're on this platform, it is very possible for mobs to be spawning here. So here pretty quick, we're going to want to set up some light sources to enable us to keep mobs from spawning on us, because this pack loves to put up a blood moon. And when you get a blood moon, what happens? Well, mobs start spawning like crazy, and then we start dying like crazy. And I'm just not in the mood to start dying like crazy right now. So let's go ahead and place out some torches, shall we? I'll put one there, one there. It'll also help our trees grow a little better. And that should, you know, kind of cover the whole place where we don't have to worry about mob spawns. Excellent. All right, let's put down these sieves. We're just going to do, you know, we'll do a 3-pack, say 1, 2, 3 by 3. Okay. We'll have all of our sieves right there. We've got all the meshes right here. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Now, to do much with that, we can't really sieve cobblestone. So we need a tool for that. And that tool is going to be the sledgehammer. So let's make our first sledge. We'll get a stone sledgehammer head. We will make a wooden binding. Okay. And then let's make a wooden tool rod. Now, the other thing we're going to want is going to be a comma. And for that, we're going to need a second tool rod, a second binding, and probably another wooden comma. I didn't need to do a wooden comma head. That's okay. No, it's not. We'll use that as a fuel source in a little bit. Wait, we do. Can we use this to go back and make something else? Maybe. No, I'll have to figure out something I can do with that because I'm not going to use a wooden comma head. But it doesn't matter. We can make lots of wood. We want a stone comma head. All right, let's go ahead and make these tools right quick. So the comma's right here. So we'll pop this guy in there and pop those guys. Put those guys. There's our comma. Down here, this will get us our sledgehammer. Boom. All right, so what we want to do with the sledgehammer is, for example, this right here. We want to just break these down. Get gravel, right? And with gravel, we have a chance of getting flint. And flint's a big deal, but we're not going to worry too much about that just yet. We're going to bypass the whole gravel thing and getting flint, and we're going to go straight for getting bone meal. All right. So I need one more piece of cobble, and we're going to make a stack of compressed cobble here, 7 of them to be exact. We're going to put these guys down, say right here. And we're going to use ore excavator along with our hammer to break them all into gravel at once, right? Then we're going to take the same thing. We're going to do it again. Oh, I'm hungry. I never did eat my cooked apples, did I? These guys are delish. Regular apple, 1 hunger. These guys, 4 hunger. Tasty, tasty business. So now that we've got our gravel going up here, let's see, let's do this one. 7 of those, we're going to smash those into sand. Okay, and then we're going to take sand, and we're going to smash those into dust. Okay, so now I've got a bunch of dust, and we're going to take the dust and we're going to go ahead and sieve it. And the goal here that we're hoping for is to get bone meal. We need to get at least 7. All right, there we go. We got our 7. So anything beyond this point is just, yay, we got it. All right. So let's take that. Now what I want to do next is I want to take this wooden crucible. Okay. We're going to put it down, say right here. And right next to that, I'm going to put down this barrel. And we need to use this comma on this tree. Right here. Excavator. And we just got a whole bunch of leaves. Okay. See all these leaves? What we want to do with that, and I'm actually going to kind of do this a nice, easy way. I'm going to make a chest. And we're going to make a wooden hopper, okay? We're going to set that wooden hopper up right here. I don't think you can do it from the backside, but I want to test this real quick. Oh, you can now. Good, okay. We're going to put our leaves in that wooden hopper, and it's going to start filling leaves, as many as we can put in here, into this to make water, okay? And what we want to do is we want to use these glass jars that we got right here to move water from here over here. And we'll just do a couple. We need one more. Come on. Come on. There we go. These in. And that gives me 1 full bucket of water. Right? Awesome. So now, with the full thing of water in here, we can put some dust. And we can get out a block of clay. Rock and roll. Now, I hate using those little jars of water. So the first thing that I'm going to do is make myself an unfired clay bucket. And then I'm going to make some tiny charcoal. Put my tiny charcoal in here. Cook up my bucket. Okay. And now I'm not going to have to use these glass bottles anymore. I'll be able to use that bucket to move my water around. Okay, let's see where we're at right now. It didn't count. Oh, we got to make 2 clay blocks. Don't worry. We're going to make a lot of clay blocks, actually. All right, so now I can move a whole bucket of water at a time. That in there. Great. Come on. You're almost done. I'm watching you. And you can see up at the top of the screen that it's going up. When it hits 1,000 water, we can pull it out. Bam. All right, there's our 2 blocks of clay. It's going to complete this quest for us. Yep, that's going to get us some more rack. Okay, so what we want to do now is we want to take this clay, turn it into clay balls again. We want to spin 7 of them. We'll just leave 2 out, actually. And mix those with this bone meal and get back 7 unfired porcelain. Okay. We're going to take that. We're going to put it into a U shape, and that's going to give us an unfired crucible. Take said unfired crucible, stick it in here, and let's fire it right quick. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get another bucket of water out. Make another thing of clay. That's great. We're going to want to make another unfired bucket. That's done. Pop that in. Now, what we want to do with this crucible is we want to get and put it above a torch. Okay. Any torch will do. I'm going to use this one right here. And what that's going to do is it's going to give us a 1x burn rate, but it's going to allow us to start melting down cobblestone into lava. And that's a big deal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to take a while. It's going to go real slow. We'll probably get it done just before we end the episode. But that's done now. And that's what I was, what I was primarily concerned with getting done for the moment. Now we're still making more water over here, and that's great. So what I want to do with this is I want to make myself an infinite water source. And you've probably done this 1,000 times. I know I have. So let's just take some wood, and we're going to come right back here off the back side of this business. We're going to put some wood down like so and give it a little area to run through like that. That will work just fine. I'm going to go ahead and close it all the way in just because I can. Pick that torch up. I'm going to move that torch to right here. We're going to put down the first bucket of water right here and the second bucket of water right there. And now I no longer have to do this. I can just pull as many buckets of water as I want out of that spot right there. I don't need this wooden crucible anymore, nor do I need to waste leaves on it anymore, because technically there are better things that I could be spending my leaves on, right? In case you're wondering what I mean by that, well, we could be putting the leaves into that barrel over there and using those to get dirt. So I'm going to take and I'm going to set this guy up just like this. And I'm going to put my bucket of leaves in here and start making dirt. And the main reason that I would want to do that, I will need to use at least one more leaf block here. Oh, I've got some on me. Never mind. Is because we can sieve dirt and get seeds and stuff out of to start growing crops. And we're going to want to grow crops. That's just the way it is. Okay. So how are we doing over here? We're up to 185. Not bad. Look at where we're at quest-wise. So this guy is done. I'm going to claim the reward for that 5 rack. Now, mob farming. We do want to build a mob farm as soon as we can. I'm going to go ahead and break this tree down now with lay fist. Now I'm interested to see if it attempts to grow me another large oak with just that slab there. I don't think it will, but I could be wrong. And of course we could just get lucky when it happens. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Believe in the tree. I'm going to put a second one down. Doubling my chances. Oh, it did not create a large oak. I wonder if I have to have the cobble present. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm getting some more wood. Anyways, that was just a quick test. Just wanted to see what would happen. Okay, so like I said, dirt, good stuff, right? We need it. There's reasons we need it. I'm going to put a lot of it back. I'm not going to put any of it back. I lied. We're going to go for this. We're just going to see what kind of seeds we get if we sieve all this dirt. So right there, we got several different seeds. Okay, we got all kinds of seeds, actually. We got barley seeds. We got spruce seeds, canola seeds, acacia, jungle. We got some granite pebbles, some stone pebbles. This is the old school way of making stuff, right? So that's kind of cool. Grass seeds, very nice. Melon seeds, wheat seeds. Apparently we got some skystone dust somehow by doing that, which is kind of wild in a little bit. The granite pebble is actually one of the coolest because I didn't realize we could get granite from that. And we did get some free cobble out of that. So I'm down with that business. We'll make cobble. All right. So free cobble. Huzzah. This is about halfway done right now. Oh, there's some more seeds right here in front of me. Is that potatoes? Sugar cane. That's huge. That's like one of the best things in the world that I could have hoped for was to get sugar cane right there. What is this? Pumpkins. Okay. So I'm actually going to plant this sugar cane because I would like to have sugar cane. Just to be perfectly honest with you. We cannot twerk sugar cane, unfortunately. But, if it grows, that's great because we'll be able to make paper out of that and we can start making even better tools eventually. Anyways, I don't want to twerk anymore right now. So while we're waiting, what I do think I want to start kind of considering is... All right, where are we at inside of this chunk? All right, I'm going to go... Let's go to our north, shall we? Where's the halfway mark? There'll be a yellow line right here. Here's the halfway mark. So we're just beside the halfway mark. Why is it getting so dark? Oh, we're going into a desert over here. A desert with a slime. Okay. That means it won't rain over here. So we're going to extend this a good distance, to be honest. Like, I want to go far enough away that I don't ever have to worry about mobs spawning over here. So I've gone a full chunk away. But I'm going to go to the other side of this chunk before I actually build anything. Okay, and this is part of why I like having this guy. Ooh, look, another large one grew. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to set that down. Now, I do need to go ahead and make a few more torches. Go ahead and grab those. Because we do not want things spawning. And they will. If you don't kid yourself for a second, they will come for you. And it will not be fun. Okay. So let's build this here. And we'll put that there. All right. This is where I want to start my platform. And what we're going to be doing right here is this is where I intend to build a mob farm. Right? So I just want to lay myself out a good little foundation. Come all the way across to here. And probably that big. That's as big as I need it for now. It's probably honestly bigger than I need it, you know, just being real with it. But I want to make sure I have enough room. So I already see some squid spawning down there below the base. Spawning in that water stream. All right, we need to go a little bit more wood here. Let's take out this guy. And let's put these guys in here. Bam. Bam. And all I'm going to do to get this first mob trap off the ground is we're just going to build a dark room. It's not going to be anything super fancy or complicated. It's just going to be a dark room where mobs can spawn. We have the ability to kill them. Or, you know, we'll automate it as soon as we get some material where we're capable to automate it. That's all this is going to be used for. And for the time being, I don't want things to be spawning while I'm unprepared. So I want to go ahead and torch this, right? Put a torch there, drop one there, put another one over here. And that should pretty well cover it. We'll center this torch up a little bit. Okay. Here, we'll make this a little easier on myself. There we go. All right, cool. So we've got our platform for starting our mob farm. We'll get that done probably next time. How are we doing on lava? We're almost there on the lava. Okay, cool. We need to take at least one of these pieces of gravel, and I'm going to do it with a few of these pieces of gravel, actually. And let's turn those into sand. And then with this sand, let's cook some of it into glass. Wait, what just happened? Did I just have a bug happen? Because it's cooking, but there's nothing showing. I don't know what's going on, but I'm pretty sure that my thing just ate my glass. I'm about to be starving. I don't know how my furnace ate my stuff, but it did. Yeah, let's make a pickaxe right quick. Because I think I'm about to break this furnace. There's me my first pickaxe. And then I need to repair this comma because we used all of its durability up, right? And the easiest way to repair it is just make some of these sharpening kits. Put some cobble in here. And we can make some repair kits, okay? So put the comma up, put this up, bam, stone comma. No problem. Fixed. Okay, I don't know what's going on with this, so let's just break it and try to figure out what just happened. It literally ate my sand. And my charcoal. I'm very disappointed in this right now. So I guess let's just make some more of this. I'm not even sure how that happened, but strange things happen in furnace overhaul, by the way. So be aware, because it will eat your stuff. There's a lot of bugs surrounding the furnace overhaul mod. Okay, we'll make some gravel. And that to sand. Okay, we have sand again. Can you? I just need one piece is all I really need. So, you know, if you want to screw up again, that's fine, but at least give me one piece of glass. All right, we got a piece of glass. Cool. This is done. All right, so what we want to do is I want to take and get a bucket of lava, and I'm going to hand that 4 more pieces of cobble to get started on here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, ideally, you might want to use this bucket of lava to start powering the crucible because it will speed it up, make it 4 times faster. But I would rather use my first bucket of lava to make a cobblestone generator. Okay? Because cobblestone kind of is the crux of getting started in producing resources. And that's where I want to move to next. So if we take a bucket of lava and a bucket of water and a piece of glass and some cobblestone, we can make our tier 1 cobblestone generator. The only one that's going to disappear is going to be that bucket of lava, which it would have disappeared anyway once you put the lava out on the ground. So yeah, we now can produce cobblestone ad infinitum, meaning I can technically put this on top of a chest and it will just start pouring cobblestone into it, right? Or what we might want to do is let's go ahead and make our first storage drawer. And we can put cobble into a storage drawer. So right here. Like this guy, we'll just set it right here. And now we can get all the cobblestone that we want. And it'll just start pouring from here directly into this guy, right? At least that's the way it's supposed to. Oh, we have to put a hopper under it, don't we? I always forget about that. I think we can make another wooden hopper right quick. So we get to some metal hoppers. It'll do the job. Maybe not the fastest thing in the world, but it'll do the job. Okay, so we'll just set this guy right here to the side, and we'll put this guy on top of it. Cobblestone. There we go. We're now making cobblestone, guys. Awesome. And yeah, not a bad start if you ask me. That's what I'm talking about, at least. Well, guys, that being said, as always, if you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more like it, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget about the other social media platforms that I've got showing up right now on the right-hand side of the screen. Leave me a comment, guys. Let me know what you think so far. It's good to be back making YouTube content. It's good to be back playing a Project Ozone pack. We've got lots more to do. We'll be getting right back to it in the next episode. So I hope you will be joining me for that. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Y'all take it easy. Laters.